welcome back to the channel. I'm so sorry for missing Monday's video, but I have been absolutely just insanely busy. So today I'm coming at you with another video, and it's going to be my Amazon favorites. So I do have some favorites. I think I have about 8 favorites. I have a little list, and then I'm also looking back at my Amazon app to see my past purchases, just to give you guys pricing information and stuff like that if you were interested in buying any of these items. So I kind of just went through, got my prices together. But before we jump into this video, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, tap the notification bell, and yeah, if you want to continue watching and following along on our journey, then subscribe. Okay, so I have a little list of the things that I'm going to be sharing with you guys, and I'm going to link everything down below so you guys can check that out if you wanted to order anything. So I have a few different sections of items that I'm going to be talking about. I have some baby items, I have a pregnancy item, and I have just like some random basic items that we use all the time. But I will start with one of my favorite items, which is our picnic blanket. So it's wrapped up a little funky right now because I just wrapped it up and I didn't do that great of a job. But it comes with this really cute little carrier belt band thing, so it's easy to pack up and take with you. As you can see, it has like a waterproof lining, which is amazing. It works perfectly. We haven't had any issues with it leaking through or anything like that. But if you have like dewy grass, or with Layla, I don't really mind getting this wet. It's outside a lot just by her water table, just because we have like those big grass spiders and I don't really like the thought of her just standing in the grass with like big spiders crawling around by her feet. So I just put this down and let her get this wet. It doesn't really matter, but I normally put this down with an umbrella over it, and she can play around on it and crawl around, play with her toys, whatever. But we take this with us whenever we go somewhere, and it works really well. Perfect item to have if you are a mom and you take your kids places, or you take your kids outside. Then this is definitely a good item to have. And it's actually on sale right now. I was just looking on Amazon, and it's on sale for $31.97. So I think that was like $4 savings. So if you want to snag this, it is on sale. So that's our first item. Our next item is this one, which I love. This is Mark's robe. I say Mark's robe loosely because I wear it a lot. So it's just like this navy robe. Has a little robe hook. We got a size large. I got this for him as one of his Christmas presents like 2 years ago or something. But it's super soft, super comfortable, lasted us 2 years, and it's really long. That's something I look for in a robe. Is I don't like one that like cuts off at the knees or just isn't long enough, because when I'm getting out of the shower and I'm cold, I want to be fully covered. So this one's really long, gives you some good length, and very soft, plush, comfortable. This goes for $21.99 on Amazon, and they have several other colors and of course other sizes and stuff like that. So this is something we use like every single day, literally. Either he's wearing it or I'm wearing it. So we are big robe people. So if you are too, or if you want to get into the robe gang, then go check out the robe. It's on Amazon. My next item is one of my favorite. I'm gonna say that for everything. One of my favorites. Well, of course it's my favorites because it's on my Amazon favorites. And that's what this video is, Amazon favorites. So this is my essential oil diffuser. The top comes off and you put water in and your drops of essential oils, and then you just click the light button if you want light, and it puts, there's all different colors. I always choose blue because I just like the blue. And then the mist So you click this, you either have the option for an hour, 3 hours, or 6 hours. I always normally put it on 6 hours and just let it run. But this is amazing. I love this. I had an essential oil diffuser before, but it was really small. I got it at, I think, Bed Bath & Beyond and during the pregnancy. And it was just crappy. It was like, worked sometimes, it didn't work other times, and so I just decided that it was time to get a nice big normal one. So we got this one, and it's so cute. The design is so pretty. It's just like this wooden looking diffuser. So it's really nice, aesthetically pleasing for the house, doesn't look like ugly, and I love it. So this actually retailed for, I believe, $19.99. So this is only $20, and it should last you a really long time. Clean it after every few whatever, I rinse it out. If I'm changing the oils or changing the smells, then I rinse it out and give it a nice clean just to refresh it for the next time that I use it. But that's something that I use pretty much every single day. So the next thing is something that I actually do not have with me right now. It's downstairs in the basement, packed away, just like a lot of the other pregnancy and baby items that are on this list. So this item is a pregnancy pillow, and a lot of pregnant moms use pregnancy pillows. It was something that I didn't use in the beginning, and then I quickly realized that I wanted one. And so we got one off Amazon. It was only $37.95, and it's huge. It's a huge freaking pillow. It takes up a lot of space in the bed, so it's almost like having a third person right in the middle. So it kind of divides you and your husband. And then there's a pillow right behind, right in the middle. So the good thing about that is Mark loved this freaking pillow. So if I wasn't snuggling on it, or if I was snuggling on it, he was snuggling on it too, and he loved it. It's basically like having a big, soft, cuddly person to snuggle that has no hard bones that are gonna poke you. So you just got a big, snuggly, huggly thing. So that was definitely an essential. I will definitely be using that again in my next pregnancy. That's why it's packed away. So I didn't go deep diving for it, but I will put photos up of all these items if I haven't already. I'm sure I have. Editing Helena has probably figured this out already. But there is a photo of the pregnancy pillow. There's several different styles of the pillows. You can get like a big U-shaped one, or the one that I have is like a half moon shaped one, so you can kind of like snuggle it on your side. So it covers half of your body, but there's other pillows that you can have that surround your whole entire body, which honestly looks really freaking nice. So I might get one of those for my next pregnancy and, you know, level it up a little bit, but I'm not sure. So we'll see. But basically, that was an essential for me. I love that. That was definitely one of my favorite Amazon products that I've gotten from them. The next thing is the float. So if you guys have been watching for a little bit, then you know that we have a I'm looking right at it. We have a pool. I don't know why I couldn't think of the name of pool, but we have a pool. So that means we need floats. And my friend Lexi, she had a float that we loved, and she kept it over here because at her boyfriend's house, things just pop. Stuff pops over there, and floats get popped, and there's dogs, and it's just pop city. So she decided to leave it over here with us, and then she would just come pick it up when she wanted to use it, because her boyfriend has a boat, so they go out in the river and go boating and stuff like that. So we fell in love with that float, and then she came to pick it up one day to use it and ended up popping it. And the dogs got to it over at Johnny's and they popped it, so we ended up with no float. So I ordered a new one, and I actually got a super good deal on it. I don't think the deal's running anymore, so I'm sorry, but it is the Intex recliner float, and it's really nice. You can sit in it and not even really be touching the water at all. Like, it's above water type of float. And you can lay back in it. I could even lay on my stomach on it and tan my back, and it was really nice. So definitely comfortable and a very high quality float. So we were bummed to see that go, but we got another one, and it's not here yet, but it retails for $70, which is a lot, but I was able to get it for a deal of $19.99, which is like a huge savings, so I'm super stoked about that. That should be here within like the next week, I think, I hope, so that we can get in the pool on the float. If you're looking for a float like that, that is definitely 100% recommended by me. I love that float so freaking much. So now more on to like all the rest of my items are baby related items. The first thing is the Dream Egg white noise machine. I may have mentioned them before on this channel because they sent me their noise machine. It retails for $39.99, and that's what they have it on Amazon for. It's a really nice product. Layla's using it right now. That's why I can't show it to you guys physically in my hands here, but she is using it. It has like so many different sounds. It has nature sounds. It has like a baby lullaby, which is playing right now, which Mark thinks is just like insane. She just listens to it all night long. But it has nature sounds, and it has white noise, and it has fan sounds. It has all different kinds, and the volume goes up, 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 up really loud, or you can bring it down. And you can also set like limits on it, so you can have it go for an hour, or I think 30 minutes, an hour, I'm not sure, 3 hours maybe. You'd have to check that out. I'm not sure 100%. But that is a very nice white noise machine. It is not only for babies, it can be used for adults as well. I know there's a lot of adults that like to have white noise in the background when they're sleeping, or just rain sounds or thunder or whatever you may be into. I'm not sure what you're into. They probably have it. It is a really, really nice white noise machine. So I just had to mention that one. The next thing, which is kind of like a preventative baby thing, and I think it's important to talk about, Layla, again, if you have been following our channel for a while, then you would know that Layla had a helmet for a while, and she had plagiocephaly, is what it's called, and that's flatness of the back of the baby's head. It's pretty easy for their heads to flatten because when they're laying on their back so much and their heads are so, you know, nothing's fused at all when they're infants, so there's a lot of give, and it's really to make it through the birth canal. The baby's head kind of has to morph a little bit. That's why you get a cone head when they come out sometimes. Layla had a massive cone head, which honestly I think her delivery and the severity of the cone head could have had something to do with the plagiocephaly, and just everything kind of, you know, and made sense. So what we used, which we probably used a little too late, which is why I wanted to mention it now, so that if you're having a baby or you have a newborn or whatever, you should check this out. Now, I know that they recommend that the baby sleeps in a crib or a bassinet with nothing else in it, so just bare, and I agree. I think that's fine. I'm not gonna say that I was perfect with that in every single way, but because I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. Definitely follow the sleeping protocols that they tell you to follow, but this is something you can use if the baby's just laying down, if you're in the living room, if you're doing something, if you're just setting your baby down somewhere, putting them in a docket tot. She used this in the docket tot, I think. I'm pretty sure she did use this. So it's just a baby pillow that has like a little dip for their head, just so that there's no pressure on the back of their head when they're laying down. It gives them that give back there for their head so that it doesn't flatten. So I think that's something you could use if they're playing on a play mat and they're just laying on their back, something like that, just because you don't want to have them on their back for a super long extended time all the time and end up with a helmet situation because it's expensive and it's just a big headache. No pun intended. So if you're interested in that baby pillow, that was $19.95. They have different colors and boyish ones and girly ones, and they actually have some cute prints. So she got one with like little deer on it. It was really cute. So the next thing was a bath toy that retails for $15.99, and it is this little like sphere thing. It has a smiley face on it. I'll put a photo right here so I don't have to sit here and try and describe this for like 70 years. But okay, so basically you put it in the water and it takes all the water and it shoots it up in like, you know, a water toy that like a sprinkler. Like a sprinkler almost in the bathtub. So, and it lights up colors and it makes music, and Layla loved that toy. It needs batteries, that's why I say loved. Because I need to get more batteries for that. So that's a really good fun toy if you're looking for bath toys. I'm always looking for bath toys. She has like 100 million right now, so I'm not really looking for bath toys right now. But bath toys are fun. There was a moment in time where I was just like on a bath toy kick. Oh. So yeah, so that's $15.99. Link that down below. And then the next thing is something to use if you're nursing your baby. I'm obviously no longer breastfeeding Layla. I guess that's not obvious if you've never seen our channel before, but I'm no longer breastfeeding Layla. So, but when I was, I can't even speak. But when I was breastfeeding her, I used this. It is like highly recommended. A lot of people use these. I actually just gave it away as a gift to someone who's expecting a baby very soon. So I gifted this. It's called the Haaka pump. Mine is packed away somewhere for the next baby. But the Haaka pump is like a rubber pump. It's not an electric pump. It's just a manual pump. And basically you just squeeze it, put it to your boob. I'm grabbing my boob here. Put it to your boob and let go. And it kind of uses its own pull and pulls the milk out. It's something really nice to use if you're breastfeeding on one side. Then you can have the Haaka pump on the other side collecting all the milk that's dripping out, and then you can save that milk. So it's definitely a huge milk saver. You don't want to just be leaking around while you're feeding on one side and then you lose everything from this boob. I know we're talking boobs a lot, boobs, but this is a motherhood channel, so we can talk about boobs. And we will talk about boobs. So if you're breastfeeding, it's definitely a good item to have and to use to save your milk. Save your milk, okay? Save your milk. My final item, and this is the last one, is my snack cup for Layla that I got her not too long ago, but I actually have it right here. I don't have just a photo, I have an actual cup, and I'm gonna show you how it works, a little demonstration, if you will. So I have some Happy Baby organic puffs. So it's like this rubber. Here, I'll show you. It's like this rubber. I'm not sure if it collapses. I believe it might be collapsible. Yes, it's collapsible, easy to fit in the bag. Very nice. And then you can pop it back out when you want to use it. So it's super nice, super convenient. Has this little handle for the kids to carry around, and the bonus is that it doesn't spill. So I'm gonna show you by pouring in some snacks. All right, so I just poured in some snacks, and now I'm gonna flip it upside down. Nothing comes out. maybe a few crumbs maybe, but everything else stays in, which is super nice. You got all your snacks in there. So if your kid's like crazy and like throwing stuff around and being a nut job, then this is for you. So my kid's a nut job, so we use this. I missed filming. I missed filming. It's fun. It really is fun. People always ask me how I'm so comfortable on the camera, but it's really just an enjoyable moment to myself where I can just talk and no one else is talking to me. No, but I mean, like, no one's interrupting me. I can just, like, full-blown just freaking rant and just say anything that I want to say and talk about whatever I want to talk about for however long I want to talk about it, and no one interjects, and I love it. So I'm happy to be back. I'm happy that I decided to film this because there was a moment today where I was like, ugh, I don't know. Should I do this or should I do this? Because I have so many things on my plate, and with the Etsy shop, I just have an order that I need to fill, and then I also just got the Cricut, and Mark wants me to make him a bunch of work shirts for his crew. So I just ran out this morning and grabbed like a kajillion million filillion shirts. So I just have a lot to do. I have a lot of like Cricut work to do and learn because I only just got this machine, so I really don't have too much knowledge on everything, so I'm just kind of learning as I go. I've made 2 shirts already and they both come out pretty good. The second one had like a few little issues, but it's all a learning curve. Practice makes perfect. So that's what I'm working on today. And my mom's having a barbecue tomorrow, so I have to go and get some stuff for that. So I'm just all over the place, but I'm happy that I decided to sit down and film this video because it was a nice little me time break, and I hope you guys liked it and maybe got some inspiration for some products that you might be needing for you or your kids or your husband or whoever. And yeah, so these are some of my Amazon favorites. If you guys want to see more of these videos, I definitely can do more. Just let me know. And yeah, so if you like this video, then like it down below, subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.